This is Fido Friendly Travel Talk. Here's your host, Susan Sims.
Hey everybody, this is Susan Sims with Fido Friendly Travel Talk, brought to you by Animal Radio, where we talk about the travel and lifestyle for you and your furry best friend. I have yet to foster a dog or a cat or a donkey. I'm not certain I have big enough heart to do that, but our guest, Linda Patten, does. Hi, Linda. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Susan. How are you?
I'm doing good. I was excited to get to talk to you today and meet you through our mutual friends, Robin and Miles. And I think it just takes a big heart to foster. So, yeah, just kind of starting at the beginning. Were you a little nervous when you decided this was something that you wanted to do?
I was not nervous because I had primed myself. When I turned 50 years old, I said, Linda, you need to do something. You love animals. So I started volunteering at our local humane society. So when we started fostering, I had already been working with animals for about 7 years. So I had not taken home all the animals at the Humane Society. So I thought I could do this.
Oh, did you also have pets at home?
Oh, yes. I've always had cats. I'm actually known as a cat person. At one time, I had 10 cats. I'm not sure how that happened, but I married a man who had a dog.
Okay. Well, I think one of the things I would love for you to share is how long ago was this, and who was your first foster?
Well, we started fostering in 2014, and our first foster was a little ruby-colored Cavalier named Max, and he was a year old, full of energy, the cutest little thing. He was not neutered, so he was running and peeing all over the house. And we had hardwood floors, so it didn't matter. And then we put on one of those little pads on him, and I started calling him Maxi Pad. And then he learned how to get his little pad off by scooting under the coffee table, and he was so much fun.
That's so cute. And do you remember how long you had him before he found his new forever home?
We had him for about 6 weeks, and he got adopted out to a lady who trained, oh my gosh, he did like 30 tricks. He did agility. Amazing. She'd send me videos of him going through his routines, and I'd go see him do his agility locally, and it was really fun to keep in touch.
Oh, that's amazing. So, for those of us that are considering fostering, what would you suggest, or any words of advice how you would prepare to bring a foster home for the first time?
Well, the first thing you need to understand is that the organization that you're going to be fostering for probably doesn't want you to adopt every animal you foster. So you've got to understand that. Picking an organization to foster with, get to know that organization and know that they will be interviewing you. They will come to your house and check it out and make sure it's safe. So it's a process. You can't just, you call up an organization and say, oh, I can start fostering tomorrow if you need me. But it's a process. So make sure that the organization you're fostering for is one that fits with you.
And I know you chose, in our back and forth texting, I know that you have chosen the Cavalier Rescue USA. What is special about that organization to you?
They do a very good job. They do a very good job getting foster families. Like I said, they come to your house. You're checked out every year. They go through when the adoption process is done, every step by step, and phone interviews, and the people come to your house. They'll come to my house to meet the dog, and I'll get to know them. I'll chat with them. And then the last process is we take the dog to their house. I check and make sure it's a safe environment. We see how it goes. And at any step of the way, I can say, I don't think this is going to work and stop the process if I get a red flag or anything about something. So they do a very good job. And I'm glad to be part of this organization.
Yeah, it's important to vet these people. I know an organization we work with when we have our pet adoption tour every year. It's called Get Your Licks on Route 66. And one foster group we work with in Tulsa is called ARF. And at these events where we're helping to raise money for them, people will sign up if they could have 10 people interested in one animal. And so they do the due diligence, just as you have described, to vet these people. So that's another thing that listeners should be aware of, that the time and energy and love that people are putting into foster, where it's important that they realize that just like you said, just because someone wants to foster doesn't mean that, or to adopt doesn't mean that they're a good fit. But we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we can finally find out about your two fur kids and how they went from fostering to foster fails. So sit and stay. We'll be right back with more Travel Talk on Animal Radio.
Patented multi-award winning hands-on gloves are the revolutionary all-in-one bathing, shedding, and daily grooming gloves sweeping the world with rave reviews. Wet or dry, Hands-On reaches far beyond the traditional curry combs, mitts, shedding blades, metal bristles, and de-shedders on the market today. Hands-On has changed the way we bathe, groom, and shed all of our animals forever. Shop now or find a local retailer at handsongloves.com.
Welcome back. This is Susan Sims with Fido Friendly Travel Talk with my guest, Linda Patten. Before the break, we were talking about fostering and the Cavalier Rescue USA. And now, the moment I've been waiting for, Linda, tell us about your foster fails.
Well, like I said, I thought I was a dyed-in-the-wool cat person. And we were part of a group rescue of dogs, Cavalier dogs that came down from Wyoming. And we fostered one of these little dogs. Her name is Pammy, and she's adorable and cute little girl. And all my friends, oh, Linda, you should keep her. And oh, no. I've got to, we're going to get her adopted out. And every morning we'd sit in the living room in my rocking chair, and she'd be in my arms, and my coffee cup would be on the other. And then one morning I just started crying, and I thought, Pammy, you win. You win, you're staying. So she's like, come on, I knew. And she just looked at me. It sure took you long enough, you dumb person. So we've been together ever since. And she just, honestly, she loves me the way I was always meant to be loved.
Unconditionally. That's so fabulous.
She does. And my second foster failure just happened this summer. We, July 3rd, picked up this guy. His owner had passed away, and his family just didn't know what to do. He had some medical issues and things, and he was really overweight, and he has kind of a gimpy little walk because he can't be fixed with surgery. And so we'd done the process, and I had him on a diet, and we were working on, getting him moving and stuff. And took him a while to get kind of used to the house a bit, because he'd just been through a lot in a short time. And we just gradually, he came to trust me so much, and he'd just give me this look like, well, you're keeping me, right? Because these dogs always know before I do.
Oh, yeah.
So now we have little Bentley, and he was up to, 42 pounds. He's now down to 33, and he's able to jump up on the couch, and we're going for longer walks, and it's fun to be here to see his progress.
Oh, good job. And so was Pammy accepting? Did she welcome him into the fold right away?
She did. They're adorable. When we go out for walks, he'll always go over to her right before we leave and get her cleaned up. He'll lick her face off and make sure she's all spruced up for the neighbors. And it's very cute. They're looking out for each other. Yes.
Oh, I love that. That is so heartwarming. So before I let you go, where is the best place for people to learn about the foster organization that you're working with, the Cavalier Rescue USA.
Yes, you go to cavalierrescueusa.org and you will see the dogs that are currently up for adoption. There's an answer page. Everything you need is at cavalierrescueusa.org to let you know about the organization.
Wow. Thank you. And thank you for your big heart. It was a pleasure talking to you today.
Thanks.
That's it for Fido Friendly Travel Talk. For more information about today's show or just about traveling with Fido, log on to FidoFriendly.com. Until next time, travel safe and leave no dog behind. This is Susan Sims for Fido Friendly Travel Talk.